So I'm back with this video, and this is going to be about the realities of being natural. And I thought I would do this video because I did mention in the last video that I wanted to share, talk to those folks that may be struggling with being natural and are trying to figure out, trying to figure their way through it and just need some support. I just felt like this would be a good time to do a video on that. And so today's video, I just want it to be more of a chit chat video where I just kind of share things with you guys, how I got past certain things that happened to me along my journey that were kind of interesting, and just things like that, just to let you guys know that you're not alone in this journey, and a lot of people have went through the exact same things. Okay, so like I said, this is a relaxed video, and I'm going to be drinking my coffee while we talk. But, and it's a cloudy day, so I'm hoping you guys can see the video okay. But anyway, it's cloudy, so we just, having a little talk, grab your little, cup of drink or what have you, and let's sit down and have some girl talk. So, anyway, me being natural is deep. A lot of people did it because it was the thing to do. It became a hot thing was to be natural. And my mom said this has happened before. so for me, it was kind of like, oh, okay. So it's just a lot of people that'll be natural and then eventually we'll go back to relaxers. But it seems to be different this time. And I feel like it's more because people are awakening. Like people are more black women, especially black girls, even black boys. It's shocking, and I say it because I'm a black woman, so I'm speaking for black women. But I'm seeing it that there are more people awakening as to who they are, and that's a great thing. So when you learn to embrace who you are and you're comfortable with who you are, you're comfortable in your own skin, then being natural is second nature, so that's kind of where you have to get to. If you're one of those people that came onto the natural scene just for the hype of it, then that's why you're struggling. But if you come on to being natural, because there's people that's been natural since forever, so being natural is not anything new, guys. It's just that it became very not glamorized. It became very I don't even know what term I want to use, but it became very just, it was out there. It was, and I guess because of social media, that's what it was. So it's more people. There's people that's been natural since they were, born. So it's not anything new. It's just that for people that did not know about being natural, that because those people, I don't think it's a political thing unless it was for their parents, but it may have not been for them. It just was. So what I'm saying is a lot of people that became natural during this process, during this time, they became natural because it was more of a political statement. It was more of a cultural statement. It was more of I'm proud to be who I am statement. So that's what it was for me. That I'm proud of myself. That's why I don't get caught up in having to straighten my hair, because I'm okay with the fact that I don't care what I do to my hair does not want to be straight. So I'm forcing my hair to be straight. So therefore I'm forcing my hair to be something that it's not, which is what I have been, or what my ancestors have been, forced to be something that they're not. So for me, it's more of that, so I don't have to wear my hair straight. My hair doesn't care about being straight. My hair can be straight. I've told you guys this before, if you watch my videos, that somebody can spit a block down the street, and I just happen to drive down the street with the window down, honey, my hair has just frizzed up. So all I'm saying is it doesn't take much. Like my hair is like, okay, you just think you're gonna go in there and take a shower, right? You think you're ready to go in there and take a shower. Okay, I got a treat for you. That's what my hair says. It's just like I have a hard time, so I don't worry about straightening my hair. And it's okay. because I can be cute with just a twist out. You know, I can be cute if I really want to, honey. If I twist it up and style it, I can be cute. So what I'm saying is I'm okay. You have to be okay. Make yourself be okay with it. So anyway, I try not to get caught up in wearing my hair straight. It's just not a big deal for me. So I would definitely say, even though you're seeing people with straight hair and it may look cute or whatever, and you're kind of wanting your hair straight, because I went through that stage too, where it's like, you know, I know people want to see my hair straight, and it's fine. You can wear your hair straight even if you have the time to do it and to keep it healthy. Me, I feel like I don't have the time to put into doing it and keeping it healthy. And that's just right now. It's not saying that it won't be that way later. I know that now I have to wear my hair stretched more often, so it makes it a little easier for me now when I think about wearing, you know, going ahead and flat ironing it, because once you get to a certain length, it's not healthy to keep wearing it just in wet styles without combing it, because it will definitely cause problems at that point as well. I mean, you know, you just have to make sure that you're combing your hair once it gets to a certain length, so that you're not keeping it just bound up in a ponytail without combing through it. You have to comb through it. You have to keep it detangled. But anyway, I want my hair to be healthy, and I want it to look nice when I go out somewhere. So that's kind of more of where I focus at. I try not to get caught up in trying to be something other than what I am. So that's the biggest advice I would give, is just make sure, just continue to be, just be who you are. And even if you're struggling with length with your hair, learning how to keep twists in your hair will help you a lot. Like, twists are actually cute. Like, I love to see people when their hair is twisted and it's nice and neat. So, you know, learning how to twist your hair and keeping them twisted, like, that's what I did in the beginning. When I cut my hair down to the big chop, that's really what I did. I kept my hair twisted all the time. Like, it was twisted the majority of the time, and I think that's what helped it to grow as fast as it did. But it also helped me to keep cute little hairstyles. I wore twists either down, or I learned how to style them, you know, kind of like what I did now. So I learned how to style the twist. And so when I started styling them, then it really became, you know, easy to keep little cute hairstyles. So that's my biggest advice, is use twists. Use twists to your advantage. It's going to help grow your hair, and they're going to help give you little cute hairstyles that you can just run to the store. And then let me give you some of the little things. Let me show you a few things that I have too to help with going out when your hair is not presentable. Okay, so you're going to have to invest in yourself just like you do with when you have relaxers that you did stuff. So these are by Grace Ellie. I never knew how to say it, but these are the slap caps. And you have the satin on the inside, and then it's like a cap, baseball cap. I mean, not a baseball cap, like a beanie or whatever you call. I don't know what you call these, but I've got a few of those guys. Like, I just started buying them early on when I became natural. I think I got another one down here somewhere. Yeah, I got a gray one too. Like, early on when I became natural, I started buying those little head wraps. If you on my Instagram, I've taken pictures in head wraps before. But I've got my head wraps, my little beanie. So I put things on my head, like now how I have like a little headband. I put things on my head to help, you know, disguise the fact that it's twists that may not be the neatest, or, you know, what have you. Those are things that you can put on that can help you be able to run to the store and not look, you know, a hot mess out there or whatever. So you have to utilize things like that. Like, those are things you just buy. hair accessories, you know, putting in the little pins. I see more and more girls now wearing the little bobby pins that have words on them and things. So all those little things help jazz your hair up. Putting on a cute little headband that has some type of design. And that goes for any age. Like, I thought that, over 40s, do I need to be putting those in my hair? But they actually look cute, and it's not anything, I don't suggest, like, putting some things in your hair at a certain age. But, I mean, things like that, I think that's fine. Just do little things to jazz your hair up. And then you will feel more confident when it comes to your natural. Now, I would also say, as far as advice, it is, when you're doing those hairstyles, just make sure that you're using the right products. Sometimes when people do, like a lot of people, when you're on here, I'm assuming that you watch YouTube videos. So if you're watching YouTube videos and you're seeing hair products that these folks are using, make sure that you're using them and that you're using them in the amount that you need. Because a lot of naturals will tell you that they use this much, but it's because of my type of hair. Your hair may require more or may require less, and that's things that you just have to learn based on manipulating your own hair. Like when you're putting product in, you want to be sure, if you're trying to get that cute little twist out, you want to make sure that you have enough product on your hair to where it's going to get the moisture that it needs. So if you're doing a twist out and it's a wet twist out, and they're saying make sure your hair is wet, don't do it on dry hair. Wet your hair. And if you need to put oil on your hair, put the oil on your hair, especially on your ends. The creams, make sure if you have thick, dry, brittle hair, then you're probably going to use quite a bit of. You want to. Let me give you the number one tip, because Lord, I think I'm just going to have tips in all my videos. Y'all just got to watch my videos to get tips, because the tips going to be everywhere, because I can't think of everything at the same, at one time. So another tip, and this is a major tip, so you're getting a bonus watching this video. Keep conditioner on your hair unless you're doing a heat style. Because even with a heat style, you put a leave-in on your hair, but you just want to make sure it's not the same type of conditioner that you're leaving on your hair and for a heat style that you leave on your hair for a wet style. To me, they should be two different types of leave-ins, and for most naturals that I know, they're using different type of leave-ins. So you should not, I wouldn't say that the same leave-in conditioner that you leave in your hair for a wet style, that you're using that same one for a heat style, because that to me doesn't make sense. So you shouldn't be doing that if you're doing it. Now, if you're doing it and it's working for you, kudos to you. But I don't know too many people that will work for. So anyway, what I'm saying is, when you're doing a heat style, because dry styles, heat styles, that's something on a total different level, and I don't want to keep incorporating that, because I'm usually talking to those folks who are not putting a flat iron on their hair, or, well, not even flat iron, who are not putting a blow dryer on their hair. So when we're doing a flat iron or a heat style, then I'll put up here, I'll show you my video and show you what products I use, and that's what I use for my heat styles. And then if you look at my video, I'll put another little clip up here that'll have the video for products I use for heat styling. Those are different. Like, those, keep that separate. This is for when you're just doing styles in which you're letting your hair air dry. Okay, how about that? That's the way we'll describe it. When you're letting your hair just air dry. These are the styles I'm talking about. So, with that being said, the conditioner that you put on your hair, you need to make sure that it is saturating your hair. Like, make sure it's saturating your hair. Because if it's not, then it's not going to penetrate it's not going to penetrate your hair follicles, And so it's not going to give you what you need to keep your hair pliable and moisturized. It's not going to do it. So the conditioner is just that. It's made to soften and make your hair more pliable. So what you want to do is make sure you have enough of that on there, because think it's going to dry on there. So it's okay if your hair looks white and then it dries and soaks into your hair. That's a good thing. That's what you want. So it's okay. So make sure that you're putting conditioner in your hair. And that's going to help make your hair look better. So that's a big tip, guys. Make sure you're keeping conditioner in your hair. Because as long as you're confident with your hair, then you're going to get what you need. Like my husband has given me so much accolades for being natural and maintaining, and even when he saw it being tough and me going through the stage when it was just right in the middle of being too short and not long enough, and it was, you know, it was just there, and so he's been with me through all that struggle, and he supported me the entire time and made me feel good about myself. So I will say that it helps to have people that support you. Now, mind you, you know, he nor the kids gave me a hard time about my hair, but other family members did. My mom gave me a hard time in the beginning until it started growing. Until it started, well, I ain't even gonna say growing, until it started getting longer. You know, she gave me a hard time. I had an aunt that gave me a hard time. So I just had people, well, not an aunt, she's a cousin, but we call her aunt. Y'all know how we do in the black family. But anyway, yes, I had my battles. I had people that was not okay with it, that did not think it was cute at all. But I powered through, and now folks love to see my hair down or whatever. But you know, it is what it is. Like for me, it's like it's not a big deal. It's my hair now. It's just a part of me. It's just an extension of me. But I love to have it down, so I'm gonna hurry up and get it down, and then I'll make sure I do a video so you guys can see it down too. But anyway, just know that your journey, it is a long journey, but if you stay with it, you stay dedicated to it, and you put as much into your hair as you put into yourself, and making sure that you're healthy and that you're maintaining weight. A lot of women, you know, you want to maintain your weight or lose weight. The same energy you put into that type of stuff, put that into your hair. If your hair is what you want to see some dynamic changes from, if you're ready to see like your hair look like that or your hair look like that or whatever, then you have to put the time into it. It's not easy by no means, guys. It is not easy. And you can go to a hairstylist and let them maintain your hair. You know, if you can do that, you can afford to do that, and you want to do that, that's where you want to put your money, then fine. That's just not what I choose to do. I choose to take care of my own hair, and I'm okay with that. So I would definitely, you know, say that it's an uphill journey in the beginning, but after that you plateau out and you're good. Like it's just even ground, you know, you're okay. It's still hard when it comes to, you're not just going to be able to jump up in the morning and comb your wrap down unless you straightened your hair down. You know, you're not going to have that easy of a day, but it's still, you know, the most you're going to be doing is taking some twists down and fluffing it out and keeping it moving. That's not a lot. You know, or just styling some twists. It's really not a lot. The main thing is, and this is what I try to even tell, well, I still try to tell my youngest daughter anyway, is make sure, you know, you can't wear a ponytail all the time, because if you're wearing a ponytail too often, then you're not, for one, your hair is, my mom has always told me, you know, you're going to start getting breakage around your edges the longer you wear ponytails. So I've never been into wearing a ponytail too long, and definitely not too tight. And especially for people that do wear ponytails at night, it should be more like a pineapple, where you just got something big and like a scrunchie or something holding that ponytail up, and it's not double, you know, or anything. It's just the scrunchie itself around your hair. You should not be putting, at night, I try to let at night be where I'm free. My body is free to be free. So you don't want to have a lot of stuff going on with your hair, because that stress is going to continue throughout the night. And like, so you want to give your hair a chance to breathe too, just like you give your body a chance to breathe. You want your hair a chance to breathe too. So if you're wearing a ponytail all the time, at least at night, take the darn thing out so that your edges get a break. So anyway, that's just another little thing. But I know when you're young, you tend to get caught up in those ponytails, but ponytails are not good for your hair, and not to wear them all the time. And then they also, allow you to get tangles in that little ball back there. Unless you're keeping it twisted up, then you're leaving yourself open for tangles. So, and then that eventually is going to pull your hair out. So you just want to be mindful of things like that. While ponytails are easy, just make sure that if you feel like you need to wear a ponytail for a while, like I'm so busy, honey, I ain't got time to do nothing to my hair, I'm just going to put it in this ponytail every day. Then at least make sure that you're combing it out and that you're twisting it, keep it in a twist, and then maybe wrap that up or something. But to just keep it open, bushy, and to where it's going to get tangled, that's not a good idea. Maybe just do that a couple days or whatever, but I wouldn't do that every day or nothing like that. Like, you can, but just know that there's going to be repercussions probably from doing that. So that's the biggest thing. Just know that you're probably going to suffer some repercussions for doing it. But, you may just have to do that for that period, and that's fine. But just know that those are things. But the main thing, girls, or ladies, that you just want to make sure that you know that this is about confidence. This is about confidence and work. You're going to have to put some work into that natural hair if you want it to look like the other people's hair that you're seeing and that you're finding so beautiful. You're just going to have to put some work in. And it's okay. Put the damn work in. Just do it. So, I mean, you can find the time. Like I said, you twist your hair on Sunday. Twist it up. Wash it real good. You don't have to use shampoo. Like I said, you want to stick the conditioners as often as possible. Shampoo should just be once a month or whatever when you're just trying to clean your hair. But you want to just clean, put that conditioner in, shampoo your hair, put some conditioner on, put your product on, twist your hair up, leave it alone. Leave it twisted up for a week. Take it down every day, twist it back up, or put it in a pineapple, whichever works for your hair. And just do that for a week. Do something consistent for your hair. Do not be changing up hairstyles every day. Don't be trying to do hairstyles every day. That's for more advanced. Once you done reached your point to where you're trying to reach, that's for when you get there. When you're on your journey, you're going to have rules, and you're going to have to stick to regimens. You're going to have to do those things. And I'm not saying you won't have to continue once you reach where you're trying to get to, but you still want to, in the beginning, while you're trying to get there, you're going to have to be consistently doing something to keep your hair trained. So that's all I'm saying. Just remember that. You're going to have to put in some work with your hair. But to me, it's well worth it. So anyway, those are my tips. Be confident in yourself. Know who you are. Embrace who you are. Let your hair be your hair. Let your hair do what it wants to do and be happy. And it will, you will reap what you sow. Like the seed that you sow and that growth and that nurturing that you give to that hair, that time that you give your hair to grow and that you spend nurturing it, you will reap the rewards for that, because you will get the hair that you want. So that's the thing. If you're in this for healthy hair, for length, you want to see growth, you want to see your hair get past that point in which it was when you had a relaxer, then you're going to have to follow tips that are given to you. You're going to have to take some of this advice that people are giving to you, and you're just going to have to take the time to take care of your hair. It's not going to happen by itself. So that's all my advice is. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys. be sure to let me know if you like the video down in the description box. I know it was a lot of talking. It is a chit chat video. So let me know what you thought of the video. If you want to see more like these, I will give you more. But definitely stay tuned for a hair video, because I know I have somewhere to go this weekend. So I will definitely have to do something to my hair, which will probably just entail taking this down, and I don't know. I'm not even going to say, but I'll have a hair video. Alright guys, I thank you so much for watching, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, do so if you would like. If not, it's okay, keep watching. But you can definitely hit the thumbs up if you got some information that was helpful to you. Please share the video with someone that may need to hear this. And also, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you would like to hear me talk about, or whatever. Let me know if you want to know about my spiritual journey, my awakening, you know, all that. Let me know if you want to know about that. I wouldn't mind sharing that story. But anyway, yeah. Thank you. See you guys later. Bye.